Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We call it D Maths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 2 of this subject. For this purpose, we have selected May-June 2018 to one paper. This paper 2 belongs from the zone 1. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours and 30 minutes. In this paper, the scientific calculator is allowed. In this video, I am going to present you to the solution of this paper according to the best of my knowledge and understanding. I hope that this video will help you and you will enjoy this video. So let's start today's paper. So on your screen, you can see the paper May-June 2018 to 14024 Mathematics Syllabus D. Time allowed 2 hours 30 minutes. And the marks for this paper are 100. The scientific calculator is allowed in this paper. So let's start the question number 1 that is showing up on your screen. He says, question number 1 is A part. He says, use the set notation to describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram. You can see here, the shaded region is, other than the U and Q, the whole of the rectangle is shaded. So that means the P union Q whole complement. Complement means that you will remain outside this. So the P union Q whole complement is the answer, sir. So here we have P union Q whole complement is the answer. This is my answer. Okay, question number 1, it's B part. Here a universal set is given, and the universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. A is a set such that X is the factor of 12. The factors of the 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. B is a multiple of 2. Multiple of 2 means the table of 2. So that will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. And X is a square number. The square numbers are 1, 4, and 9. So then he says, use this information on the Venn diagram below. So here, A is the factors of 12, B is multiple of 2, and C is a square number. So the numbers which are common in all of them, we will write them here. So let me show you. I have written it, and here we go. So the set A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. B is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. C is 1, 4, and 9. So when you will fill this diagram, so first of all, I will fill which is common in all of them, A, B, and C. And the common number in all of them is 4. Then I will write the common number between the B and the A. That number is 2, 6, and 12. The common number between A and the C is 1. And the common number between the B and the C, there is nothing common between the B and the C. So this portion will remain empty. For A, in this set, the only thing that remaining is 3. For B, only the remaining thing is 8 and 10. And for C, the remaining thing is 9. 5, 7, and 11 from the universal set are not in A, B, or C, so we will write them here. So this is how you will fill this. Let me show you. This is the marking scheme. Okay, so this is my answer. I hope you understand. Now their question is question number, and he says this is the second portion. Find the small n means how many members are there. So there are in the A intersection B. A intersection B means the common between the A and the B. The common between the A and the B are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are, I think, 4 numbers which are common between A and B. Then their question is, our answer is right. This is my solution. Okay. Then their question is third part, find the members. Small n means members. In the B union C whole complement, that means B and C, you have to remain out of them. And the common with the A. Okay, so out of the B and C and in the A, that is 3. So how many members are there? There is only 1 member there. This is that member. Okay, so there is 1 member, good. And now we are going to the fourth part. He says, one subset in the Venn diagram in the part B, second part has no element. So use set notation to describe the port where there is no member. This is that portion, and this is basically A complement and the common between the B and C. So A complement and it's common with the B and C. So A complement intersection B intersection C is my answer. A complement intersection B intersection C. So we are talking about this portion where there are no members. Okay, so this question number one is C part. He says the first portion, write 540 as the product of its prime factors. So let me show you how we will do that prime factorization. So here we go. So 540 divided by 2, that's 270. 270 divided by 2, that's 135. 135 divided by 3, that is 45. 45 divided by 3, that is 15. 15 divided by 3, that is 5. 5 divided by 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 540 is basically 2 square into 3 cube into 5. So 2 square into 3 cube into 5, and our answer is right. This is my solution. Question number one, it's C part and its second portion. P is the smallest possible integers are that 540p is a square number. So if we are looking for a square number, in the square number on all its factors, we have even power. The power will be either 2 or it will be 4 or it will be 6. So it's power. So find the 540p square root, give your answer as the product of its prime factors. So if you are looking for 540p is a square number, so 540 is basically 2 square into 3 and 3 cube into 5 into p. So this number is not a perfect square. This number is not a perfect square. To make this perfect square, I need another 3, and to make this perfect square, I need another 5. So the p will be 3 into 5. So basically, the number becomes 540p is basically 2 square into 3 raised to power 4 into 5 square. So when you take square root on both the sides, so this will become 2, this will become 3 square, this will become 5. So this is how this is done. This is very first chapter in the Cambridge syllabus. So I hope you understand 2 into 3 square into 5. 2 into 3 square into 5 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Hopefully you understand. Question number 2, A part, he says, Sammy invest $2,000 in an account paying compound interest at a rate of 1.8% per year. Calculate the total interest paid to Sammy after 3 years. So they are basically talking about the compound interest and the total interest paid. So you know the compounded amount, we know the formula for the compounded amount. So the formula for the compounded amount is P bracket start 1 plus R divided by 100 and whole raised to power T, where P is the principal amount and R is the rate and the T is the time periods. So 2000 bracket start 1 plus 1.8 divided by 100 bracket close raised to power 3. When you do this in your calculator, you get $2,109.96. The principal amount is $2,000 and the amount at the end of 3 years is $2,109.96. So subtract them, you will get the compound interest. So from the compounded amount, subtract the principal amount, and you will get the compound interest, you can say, or the total interest. So 2109.96 minus 2000, and it will be $109.96. So $109.96 is the interest, 109.96, and that is the right answer, sir. You can look at the marking scheme. This is my solution. So question number 2 and its B part. He says, Teresa takes out a loan. She pays the loan over 1 year at a rate of $54 per month. There are 12 months in a year. The total she repays is 8% greater than the value of the original loan. Work out the value of the original loan. You know, I know that in 1 month she pays $54. In 1 year, the total money paid will be 12 multiplied 54. And suppose they have borrowed X dollars and the money they have paid back is 8% more than the money they borrowed. So it will be X plus 8% of the X equals to 54 multiplied 12. And this is how that equation will be formed. let the loan is equals to x. So x plus 8% of the x is equals to 54 multiplied 12. So I will take the LCM here. So it will become 100x plus 8x. The whole thing divided by 100 is equals to 54 multiplied 12. That is 648. So 108x divided by 100 is equals to 648. So x will be equals to 648 multiply 100 divided by 108, and that will be $600. So originally they have borrowed $600. So hopefully you understand. Question number 2 is B part. $600 is the right answer, sir. That's showing up on your marking scheme. This is the solution. Okay, question number 3, and it's A part. Here we have. He says solve. We have an equation here. It is 4 bracket start p minus 3 bracket close is equals to 2p plus 7. So I will open this bracket and then we will be able to solve it. Solve it means to find the value of that variable which is involved. So you will have 4p minus 12 equals to 2p plus 7. So 4p minus 2p is equals to 7 plus 12. 2p is equals to 19. So p will be equals to 19 by 2 and p will be equals to 9.5. So the value of the p is 9.5. Question number 3, A part, 9.5 is the right answer, sir. This is my solution. Hopefully you understand. Question number 3, and it's a B part. This is a 3 marks question. We have to find the value of x and y. He says solve these simultaneous equations. 2x minus y is equals to 5 and 7x plus 2y is equals to 1. We have 2 linear equations and we want to solve them simultaneously. Show your walking 3 marks question. So very simple. What I'm going to do, I am going to multiply the first equation with the 2, and then I'm going to add up the 2 equations. So you see, when you will multiply the first equation with the 2, the value, the coefficient of the y will become same. In the first equation, the coefficient of the y will become minus 2. And in the second equation, the coefficient of the y is plus 2. So when you will add both these equations with each other, the y will be cancelled, it will be eliminated, and you will get the value of the x. Once you know the value of the x, you can put this into the any equation and you can find the value of the y then. So I'm going to multiply the first equation with the 2 and add it into the second equation. So 2 bracket start 2x minus y bracket close plus 7x bracket start 7x plus 2y bracket close is equals to 2 bracket start 5 bracket close plus 1. So you will have 4x minus 2y plus 7x plus 2y is equals to 10 plus 1. So it will become this 2 minus 2y plus 2y will be cancelled. You will have 4x plus 7x, that is 11x, is equals to 10 plus 1 is 11. So x will be equals to 11 by 11 and that will be 1. So the value of the x is 1. Now I will take the first equation. You can take second equation also. In the place of x, I will substitute 1. So you will have 2 into 1 minus y is equals to 5. So minus y is equals to 5 minus 2. So minus y is equals to 3. So y is equals to minus 3. So the value of the x is 1 and the value of the y is minus 3. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question. And hopefully you can see it. X is 1 and y is minus 3. So the x is 1 and the y value is minus 3. So this is how you do it. This is my solution. If you want to take more time, you can pause the video. Here we go. Question number 3, and it's the C part. Here we have. He says simplify. Here we have algebraic fraction. Upstairs we have m squared plus 3m, and downstairs we have 2m squared plus 5m minus 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to factorize the numerator and I will also factorize the denominator. So the upstairs thing, only the m is common and that is very simple. But downstairs you will have to do the midterm breaking. So for midterm breaking, what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply the extreme terms. That will give you 6. And by subtraction, I want 5. So I will choose the pair 6 and 1. So because I want plus 5, so plus 6 and minus 1. So upstairs, I will take m common. So you will in the bracket, I will have m plus 3. Here, I will write 2m square plus 6m minus 1m minus 3. This is midterm breaking I'm doing in the denominator. So m bracket m plus 3. From the first 2 terms in the denominator, I will take 2m common. So in the bracket, I will have m plus 3. From the last 2 terms in the denominator, I will take minus 1 common. So in the bracket, I will have m plus 3. Now in the denominator, m plus 3 can be taken common. So you will have m plus 3, and in the other bracket you will have 2m minus 1. This and this will be cancelled. So you will have m divided by 2m minus 1. M divided by 2m minus 1. M divided by 2m minus 1 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Pause the video if you want more time with this. Okay. So question number 3, and it's a D part, and it's a 3 marks question. And it says, B is directly proportional to the cube of A. So it is directly proportional to the cube of A. So given that the B is 4 when the A is 2, find the B when the A is equals to 5. So let's start. Okay, so here we have B is proportional to the A cube, and B will be equal to, when you remove the proportional sign, you introduce the equal sign. You have to introduce a constant in that equation. So B is equals to KA cube. Now I will put those values. B is 4, A is 2. So 4 is equals to K bracket start 2 raised to power 3. So 2 raised to power 3 is 8 when you will make the K alone. So that 2 will go, that 8 will go on the other side, it will divide there. So you will have 4 by 8k is equals to 1 by 2. So the formula will become B is equals to Ka cube. In the place of the K, I will put 1 by 2. So B is equals to 1 by 2A cube. Now I know the formula which relates the B and the A. Their question is find B when A is equals to 5. So B will be equals to 1 by 2 into 5 cube. 5 cube is 5 multiply 5, that is 125. So B will be equals to 1 by 2 multiplied with the 125, 125 divided by 2, that is 62.5. So the value of the B is 62.5. Question number 3, D part, 62.5. And that is the right answer, sir. You can look at the marking scheme. This is how this is done. You can pause the video if you want more time. Question number 4, it says trigonometry. Trigonometry. 12 lettered tiles spelling the word trigonometry are placed inside a bag. A tile, A part, a tile is taken at random from the bag. Find the probability that the tile shows a letter R. Give your answer as a fraction in the simplest form. You will see how many times the R is written there. R is written 2 times. So the probability of getting a R will be 2 by 12. So getting the probability of the R, it will be 2 by 12. So that will be 1 by 6. So my answer is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is the right answer, sir. Okay, this is how this is done. Okay, now we are going to the question number 4. It's B part. All the tiles are placed back in the bag. A tile is then taken at random and placed on the table. A second tile is taken at random and placed on to the right of the first tile. A third tile is taken at random and placed to the right of the second tile. So find the probability that in the order the tiles were placed on the table, they spell get, G-E-T. So this is the order, specific order. Okay, first of all, I should get G, then I should get E, then I should get T. Okay, so very simple. We have to, the G is how many times? 1 time, so it will be 1 by 12. E is how many times? 1 time, so it will be 1 by 11 because the G is already out. Now the G and E both are out, so the total will become 9. And then I want T. T is 2 times, so 2 by 10. So let me show you properly how this is done. So we have to find out the probability of the G, E, and T in this order. So getting a G is 1 by 12 because there is only one G. Getting a E is then 1 by 11 because G is already out, so the total has become less. E is only once there. And the T is 2 times there, but because you have already taken 2 tiles out, so now the total has become 10. So it will be 2 by 10. You multiply them, 2 by 1, 3, 2, 0. So when you simplify them, that becomes 1 by 660. So 1 by 1 by 660 is the answer. Question number 6, and it's B part. 1 by 660 is the right answer, sir. 1 by 660 is the right answer. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is the C part of the question number 4. It says the vowels are the letters A, E, I, O, and U. All other letters are consonants. All the 12 tiles are placed back in the bag, and the 2 tiles are taken at random without replacement. Complete the tree diagram. So because there are 12 total tiles, if there are 4 vowels there, then the consonants are obviously 8 there. So this is 8 by 12. And because one tile of the vowel is out, so the consonants are 8 by 11. If a consonant is out already, then the vowels will be still 4, so it will be 4 by 11. And if a consonant is already out, the second consonant, these chances are 7 by 11. Let me show you. I have done this, and I hope you can see this. This is how this tree diagram is completed. Let me show you the marking scheme as well. 8 by 12, 8 by 11, 4 by 11, and 7 by 11. Okay, so this is how it is done. Okay, now the second part is find the probability that the tiles both show vowels. So basically they are asking me to find the probability of the vowel comma vowel. So these two will multiply with each other. So the probability of getting a vowel comma vowel, and that will be 4 by 12 multiplied 3 by 11, and that will be 1 by 11. 1 by 11. 1 by 11 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Okay, then the third part is find the probability that one tile shows a vowel and the one tile shows a consonant. Now, they have not given us the order, so I will find the probability of the vowel, comma, the consonant, plus the probability of the consonant, comma, the vowel. So it will be 4 by 12 multiply 8 by 11 and plus 8 by 12 multiply 4 by 11. So it will be 16 by 33, 16 by 33 after the simplification. 16 by 33 is the right answer, sir. This is how this question number 4 is done. Hopefully you understand. Now, on your screen, question number 5 is showing up. Question number 5 is a part. We have here a sequence, which is 1, 7, 13, 19, and 25. You can see here the 6 is added, again the 6 is added, again the 6 is added, again the 6 is added. Find an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this sequence. This is the A first part, question number 5. Because it's an arithmetic sequence in which a common difference is added or subtracted. Here plus 6 is being added here, and you get the next term. So the formula nth term is A plus D bracket n minus 1. A means the first term in the sequence, and D means the common difference. So here I will say A plus D bracket n minus 1 bracket close. A is 1 and the common difference is 6. So A plus 6 bracket n minus 1 bracket close, 1 plus 6n minus 6. So the nth term will be 6n minus 5. 6n minus 5. 6n minus 5 is the right answer, sir. This answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part, question number 5A part, its second portion. He says, explain why the 251 is not a term in this sequence. You see, I will make this nth term formula equals to 251, and I will find out the value of the n. So 6n minus 5 is equals to 251. 6n will be equals to 251 plus 6. So 6n will be equals to 256. N will be equals to 256 divided by 6. So the n will be 42.7. In a sequence, it is first term, it's second term, it's third term, it's fourth term. It is the number of term is always integer. It cannot be 42.7. So because for 251 n is not an integer, so 251 is not a term in this sequence. The n must be an integer. Okay, so 251 is not a member of this sequence. Question number 5A part, its second portion. So let me show you. This is the answer. I have done this. This is my solution. Okay. Question number 5 and its B part. He says here is another sequence. 5, 8, 13, 20, 29. The pth term of this sequence is p squared plus 4. Its pth term is given. Write down an expression in terms of p for the pth term of this sequence. So first of all, I will have to establish what is the relationship between these two. So here you have subtracted 7. Here you have subtracted how much? 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 7. So from this formula, I will subtract 7. So the nth term for this sequence will be p square plus 4 minus 7. So it will become p square minus 3. So hopefully you understand how this is done. This is, I have shown it. So the nth term, the pth term for this formula will be p square plus 4, and from it subtract 7. So you will have p square minus 3. So p square minus 3 is the pth term for this sequence. Then again, here we have another sequence given 7, 12, 19, 28, and 39. So first of all, I will check what is this relationship with this sequence whose pth term is given. And I have noticed that in this is that original sequence 5, 8, 13, 20, 29. In this, you add 2, then you add 4, then you add 13, then you add 8, then you add 10. So you are adding up the multiples of 2 or table of the 2. The table of the 2 is basically, uh, you know, the table of the 2, its formula is 2p. So in the nth term of this, I will add up 2p because here I am adding the, you can see here. So it becomes p square plus 2p plus 4. I hope you understand this. And here you have to catch the pattern, use a given pth term for another sequence. You have to check what is the relationship of this sequence with that sequence. Okay, so I think this is good to go. Here I've tried to find out the exact value. Okay, so we are going to the next part, and the next part is the diagram below shows the first three patterns in a sequence. The patterns are made from short and diagonal lines. So draw the pattern number 4 on the dotted grid below. So what you will do here, you will draw 4 squares, then you will draw 3 squares, then you will draw 2 squares, and then you will draw 1 square. And I have shown here. So don't bother about these lines, only take interest where we have shaded. So I'm talking about only that portions which I have shaded. These lines I made by mistake. So only concentrate on this shaded portion. So basically, here I have 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. This is how these shapes are made. So the number of the short lines, how many number of short lines here? You have 4. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you will write 10 here. So in the pattern number 4, the number of that either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So here you will have 28. So if you look at this pattern, you will observe that this first number is 4, then you have 10, you have 18, you have 28, then you have 40. So here I have added 2, then I have added 8, then I have added 10, then I have added 12. So this is how you will complete this table. Hopefully you understand how this diagram is made. 4, then 3, then 2, and then 1. Here you can see 3, 2, and 1. Here you have 2 and 1, and here you have only 1. Hopefully you understand this. Then we have a very important question. He says, find an expression in terms of the t for the number of the short lines in the pattern T. Okay, so this is a quadratic sequence. You can see 4, 10, 18, 28, and 40. So the first difference is 6, 8, 10, and 12. First difference is not same. So I will find the second difference between them. The second difference is 2, 2, 2. When the second difference is same, so that shows that it's a quadratic sequence. So what you will do, you will divide the second difference with the 2. So you will get 1. In your rough work somewhere, write 1 n square. Then what you will do, you will write that original sequence again, 4, 10, 18, 28, and 40, whose nth term I want to find out. This is a quadratic sequence. And in 1 n square, I will substitute n with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I will write those numbers here. So when I put 1 here, I will get 1. When I put 2 here, I will get 4. When I put 3 in the square, and now you will have 9, 4, 16. Then you will subtract them. 4 minus 1, that is 3. 10 minus 4, that is 6. 18 minus 9, that is 9. 28 minus 16, that is 12. 40 minus 25, that is 15. Then I will find, you can see 3 is added, 3 is added, 3 is added, 3 is added. So this is us. Now it is the difference which we have written there. That is arithmetic sequence. I will find its nth term. So a plus d bracket n minus 1, 3 plus the difference is 3 bracket n minus 1. So it will be 3 plus 3n minus 3. So it is 3n. So in your answer, you will write, you already have written 1n square. With that, you will write this number 3n. And because he said this is the p pattern, so instead of writing n, you can write t. So my final answer is 1t square plus 3t. 1t square plus 3t. Let's check. Oh, our answer is right. Hopefully you understand and you. Okay, so here we have question number 6. He says a part and the triangle ABC. So ABC is a triangle with AC is equals to 6 centimeter and BC is equals to 9 centimeter. The AB has been drawn below. So what I will do, I will open my compass 6 centimeter. I will place the needle of the compass here. And technically we say I will take A as the center and I will draw an arc of 6 centimeter radius here. Then I will open my compass 9 centimeter. I will take B as the center of the arc and I will draw an arc here. Where these two arcs will intersect each other, that will be the point C. And I will join that point with the A and with the B. Hopefully you understand what I am talking about here. You can see. Now, I have opened my compass 6 centimeter. I have taken A as the center. I have drawn this arc of the radius 6 centimeter. Then I will open my compass 9 centimeter. I will take B as the center. I will place the needle of the compass on the B and I will draw this arc of the radius 9 centimeter. Where these two arcs have intersected each other, that is the point C, and I will join it with the A and the B. And this is how I will draw this triangle. And hopefully you understand. And this was the A part. Then he says, if it has two portions, using a ruler and a pair of compass, only construct the triangle ABC. It's a 2 marks question. We are done with. Then he says, Mayer. The word Mayer means actually use your instruments and find out this angle BAC. So basically, they want me to find out this angle BAC. So with the help of the compass, I will place my compass here and its crosshair will be on the A, its 0 on one side will be on the AB line. From here, I will count how much is the angle between the AB line and the AC line. And I have done that and I have got 82 degrees. So I have to measure that angle BAC and it is 82 degrees. And they say it is approximately from 77 degree to 81 degree. Our answer is little off, but it is right because this line due to the photocopy becomes shorter. So that's why this angle is little different, but don't worry, the technique is, this is the technique which you have to use. Okay, question number 6 is a B part. A rectangular field has the dimensions of, it says the dimensions of 220 meter by 350 meter, each correct to the nearest 10 meter. So are they saying this is correct to 10 meters? So I will divide the 10 meter, I will get plus minus 5 meter. I will add this into the length. I will get the upper bound of the length. I will subtract it from the length and I will get the lower bound of the length. Same I will do with the width and I will add this into the width value and I will get the upper bound of the width. I will subtract it and I will get the lower bound of the width. So you can see the length is 220. Its upper bound will be 225. Its lower bound will be 215 meter. Width is 350 meter. Its upper bound will be 355 meter and its lower bound will be 345 meter. Now they want me to find out calculate the upper bound for the area of the field. The area is equal to length multiply width because you want the upper bound of the area. So the length's upper value should be taken and the width's upper value should be taken. So the area will be equal to 225 meter multiplied 355 meter. So that will be 79,875 meters square. So the area is 79875. 79875 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. So I'm going to the next question. Question number 6, and it's C part. Here we have, sorry, question number 6, and it's C part. Here we have a circle, and he says that the point P, Q, and R, the point P, Q, R, and S lies on the circumference of a circle. PQRS is a trapezium with the PQ parallel to the SR. T is the point on SR such that the QPT is 66 degrees and the QTR is 35 degrees and the TQR is equal to 79 degrees. Find the PTS angle. They want me to find out the PTS. They want me to find out this angle. So this angle is very simple. You can see these parallel symbol, and this line is the transverse line, and this angle, they will be alternate angles to each other. Why? Because they are on the left and the right of the transverse line. They are inside the parallel line. So the angle PTS will be equals to how much? It will be 66 degrees, and the reason will be they are the alternate angles. They are the alternate angles. Okay, then we have this is that find the PTQ. PTQ, find PTQ. PTQ. They want me to find out this angle. Very simple. If I know this angle, I know this angle. I can find this angle. That sum of these three angles will be equals to 180 degree. So 66 plus PTQ plus 35 is equals to 180. So PTQ will be equals to 180 minus 101. And the PTQ angle will be 79. 79 is the right answer, sir. Okay, then he says the next question is complete. This is the second portion, PTQ. We are done with this. Third part, they are asking me to find out, complete the statement below to show that the triangle PQT is a congruent to the triangle RTQ. So the angle PTQ is equals to the angle RQT, and both of them are equals to 79 degree. The angle PQT is equal to the angle RTQ, and they both of them are equals to the 35. TQ and the QT, they are common side. So the triangle PQT is congruent to the given to the triangle RTQ. The reason is the angle side, two angles are same and the side is same. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand this. So basically, we are done with the question number 6. Now we are going to the next question, and that is question number 7. So we have question number 7, and here we have a net given, and it's the net of a box. The diagram shows the net of an open box of height 3 centimeter. The area of the base of the box is 15 centimeters square. The length of the rectangular base is X centimeter. The total area of the net is A centimeter square. So in the A part, we have to show that the area of the whole net is 15 plus 6x plus 90 by x. So here we go. So this side is x, this side is x, and this side is 3, this side is also 3. This side is 3, this 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 is 3. So we know the area of this, that is 15 centimeters square. So area of the base is length into width, and that is 15. The area is 15. Its length is x, the width is question. So width will be 15 by x. So now I know that this dimension is 15 by x. This dimension is also 15 by x. This is 15 by x. This is 15 by x. The area of the net will be, these two are same. So I'm calling it A1. These two are same, so I'm calling them A2 and this is A3. Now, the area will be, area of the net will be 2 times A1 plus 2 times A2 plus A3. So A1 will be 2 into x into 3 and plus 2 into 15 by x into 3 plus 15 by x into x. So these are simple rectangles. Length multiplied width is their area. So you will have 6x plus 90 by x and plus 15. So I will just write them in order. So A will be equals to 15 plus 6x plus 90 by x. So this is how you will show it. I hope you understand. So let's go to the next part. He says, Graham has one of these open boxes. The total area of the net of his box is 65 centimeter. So that equation for A, capital A, I will make it equals to 65, sorry. Write down an equation in Excel, solve it to find the length of the base of the Graham's box. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. It's a 4 marks question. So what I will do, I will make that equation, this equation, which is given, equals to 65, and then we will be able to solve it. So you will have 15 plus 6x plus 90 by x is equals to 65. I will multiply all of them with the x. So you will have 15x plus 6x squared plus 90 equals to 65x. So I will arrange them. I will bring all of them to the left side. So you will have 6x squared plus 15x minus 65x plus 90 equals to 0. So you will have 6x squared minus 50x plus 90 equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. So A is 6, B is minus 50, C is 90. I will apply the quadratic formula. You know, the quadratic formula is x is equals to minus b plus minus square root, and under the square root we will have b square minus 4ac, and the whole thing divided by 2a. Just substitute the value of the b, a, and c there. So minus bracket minus 50 bracket close plus minus square root, and then you have under the square root you will have bracket minus 50 bracket close whole square minus 4 multiply 6 multiply 90 and 2 multiply 6 downstairs. So you will have 50 plus minus under root 340. When I enter this in my calculator, I get 340. So divided by 12. So this is 50 plus minus 18.44 divided by 12. So there are two possibilities. 50 plus 18.44 equals to divided by 12 equals to, that will be 5.7. And 50 minus 18.44 equals to divided by 12 equals to 2.63. So the value of the x is 5.7 or 2.63. So the length of the box, the base of the box was x. So that these are the values, possible values, 5.7 and so we are question number 7 and 5.7 and 2.63. So we are done with this, and then we have the question number 7c first part. Let me first of all, oh, I think we have missed the question number 6. Yeah, we have missed it. Question number 6. Yeah, we missed the question number 6. So let me take you to the. Oh, here we have. He says ABC is a triangle with the AC as 6 centimeter and BC is as 9 centimeter. AB has been drawn for you. So what I will do, I will put my compass here. I will draw an arc of 6 centimeter. I will put my compass here. I will draw an arc of 9 centimeter where these two arcs will intersect. That will be the point C. I will join A with the C and the B with the C. So let me show you. I have done this. Okay. Then their question is measure the BAC angle. We have to measure it with the help of the instrument. We will measure this angle BAC, which is 82 degrees. So then he says the rectangular field has a dimensions of 220 meter by 350 meter. each correct to the nearest 10 meters. So I will find, I will divide the 10 with the 2, so you will get 5 meter. I will add and subtract it from the main readings. I will get the upper bound of the length, lower bound of the length, upper bound of the width, lower bound of the width. Then they want me to find the upper bound of the area. So area is equal to length into width. So I will take the upper value of the length and I will take the upper value of the width and I will get the upper value of the area. So 225 multiplied 355, that is 79875 meter square. So that is the right answer, sir. Then we have this question. Okay, we have actually missed, I think, this question. It says point P, Q, and R and S lies on the circumference of a circle, and PQRS is a trapezium with the PQ parallel to the SR. T is the point on the SR side that the QPT is equal to 66 degrees, the QTR is 35 degrees, and the TQR is 79 degrees. So their question is find the PTS. They want me to find out this angle. If this angle is 66, this angle will be also 66. The reason is very simple. They are alternate angles to each other because of these parallel line. This is the transverse line. This is 66. This is also 66 because they are the alternate angles. So let me show you here the alternate angles. Okay. Then their question is find the PTQ. They want me to find out the PTQ. If I know this angle, I know this angle is 66. And this angle, these are the three angles on a straight line. So the sum of these three angles will be equals to the 180. So very easily I can find 66 plus PTQ plus 35 is equals to 180. The sum of the adjacent angles on a straight line is 180. So the PTQ will be equals to 180 minus 101, and the PTQ will be equals to 79 degrees. So 79 degree is the answer, sir. 79 degree is the right answer. Okay, then we have this question. He says, complete the statement below to show the triangle PQT is congruent to the triangle RTQ. So they are basically talking about PTQ and the RTQ. You know, this angle is, and this angle, they are equal to each other because they are the alternate angles. This angle and this angle is same because they are both are 79. And this side is common in both these triangles. So for the angle side postulate, we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So what you will write here, the angle PTQ is equal to the angle RQT, and that is equal to 79 degrees. Angle PQT is equal to the angle RTQ, and that is equal to 30. Both of them are 35 degrees. The TQ side and the QT side, they are the common side. And so the triangle PQT is congruent to the triangle RTQ. The reason is angle side. Okay. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand. And we were on question number 7 basically. We are done with the A part. We are also done with the B part. And now we are on the question number 7, and it's we are done with the A part of the question number 7. Then we are also done with the B part. And now we are on the question number 7, it's C part. Here we have complete the table below. And so here, this when the x is 8, we have to find out in this equation in the place of x, I will substitute 8. So you will have 15 plus 6 into 8 plus 90 by 8. And that will be 74.25. So here I will write 74.25. Then he says draw the graph of, we have to draw that graph. And we have to draw that graph here. This graph is given. So I will put these points, the coordinates are given on that and I will plot them. Okay, so I put those dots here. When I put those dots here, and then I join them with a smooth curve, and you get this graph. Okay, so then their question is Delilah has one of these open boxes. The area of the net of her box is 68 centimeters square. Use your graph to find the length and the width of the Delilah's box. Okay, So her area is given 68. So 68 is here on the y, and the y-axis, the area is represented. So I will draw a horizontal line here. You can see this red line, this area 68. So it cuts my graph, main graph here and here. Here the value of the x is 2.5. Here the value of the x is 6.55, I think. So the length is 6.5, and the width, if the length is x, and suppose I take, there are two values actually. So if I take length as 6.5, then the width will be 15 by x, and that will be 15 by 6.5, and that is 2.3. So the length is 6.5 and the width is 2.3. You can also take this value, but I have taken this value. If you take this value, you will get the same answers. So let's check, and we are done with this. We are done with this, sir. We are done with question number 7, A part, B part, and C part, and then C first part, second part, third part. Okay, so we are done with the question number 7. Here we go with the question number 8. He says the grid shows triangle A and B and the rectangle R. So here on this grid, you can see here we have triangle A and the triangle B and the rectangle R. They are shown. He says the triangle A is mapped onto the triangle B by the single transformation K. Find the matrix representing the transformation K. So this has been mapped onto the B. So we have to tell the matrix which has by which we have gone there. So if you want to find the matrix, the method is very simple. You know the transformation matrix multiply the object matrix is equals to the image matrix. For this purpose, I will take 2 points in the object and I will take their corresponding points in the image. So I'm going to take from A, I'm going to take the 2 points. I've taken -3 and 2 and -3 and 4. So I'm taking this point and this point. Their corresponding points in the image are this one, -2, -3, and its corresponding point in the image is -4, -3. So you can see here, this is the method of finding the transformation matrix. Transformation matrix is multiply object is equals to the image. I have taken 2 vertices of the object, and I have taken 2 vertices in the image, the corresponding vertices, okay? So -3, 2, -3, and 4, these are the object, 2 points from the object, and these are their corresponding images. Its image is -2, -3, its image is -4, -3. So when I will take this matrix to the other side, its inverse will be written here. So I will write its determinant, -12, and it will become +6. So the determinant is -6. So on the other side, I will write 1 divided by the -6. Then I will write this matrix. Then I will write adjoint of this matrix. So I will change their location and I will change their sign. So here I've written 4, 3, -2, -3. I will multiply these two matrices. From here, I will take the rows. From here, I will take the columns. And -8 plus 8, you get 0. Then this row, multiply with this column, you will have -6 plus 12, it will be +6. Then this row will multiply with this column, then this column, it will be -12 plus 6. You are left with -6. -9 plus 9, it will be 0. So when you divide these 4 numbers with this, and you get with -6, I mean, so you get 0, -1, 1, and 0. So the matrix which represents the transformation from A to B is 0, -1, 1, and 0. I hope you understand this trick. Let's check the answer. 0, -1, 1, 0. Our answer is the same. Hopefully you understand. Okay. Then we have the triangle B is mapped onto triangle C by a reflection in the y-axis. On the diagram, draw the triangle C. Okay, so we have to draw the triangle C, and B is mapped onto triangle C. So this is the y-axis, this is the line of reflection. We have to reflect this triangle in this line of reflection. So I will check its vertices. this vertex is 2 points here, so I will take 2 points here. This vertex is 4 points here, so it will be 4 points on the right side of the y-axis. So I put this dot here. This vertex is 2 points to the left of the y-axis, so its image will be 2 points to the right of the y-axis. So this is how you get the triangle. See, hopefully you understand how I have done this reflection in the y-axis, and the B has been mapped onto the triangle C. And if you can check the C, and you can see the vertices, our answer is right. Okay, then the next question is C part. He says the triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by the single transformation L. Describe fully the single transformation L. Okay, the A can be mapped onto the C. You can see this triangle. If the A is, suppose the A is like this, now it has become C is like this. So it has flipped. So this is purely reflection. And how you find the line of reflection? You will join the same 2 points and you will draw their perpendicular bisector. Understand how you find the line of reflection in the image and the object. You join the two same points and you draw the perpendicular bisector of that line. For example, if I join this line, and I will draw the perpendicular bisector of that line, which is joining those corresponding points, and that is the line of reflection. This line is the famous line 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. This is the famous line y equals to x. So A has been mapped onto C by the reflection in the line y equals to x. The A has been, this is a reflection in the line y equals to x. Okay, then we have the D part. He says rectangle R is mapped onto the rectangle S by a translation by a vector -2, 3. You know, this upstairs thing that represents the x, and this lower thing represents the y. It tells you how much you have to move each vertex on the x-axis and how much you have to move each vertex on the y-axis. So -2 and 3, -2 means you have to move 2 steps to the left, and then you have to move 3 steps up. So each vertex, for example, this vertex 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Then this vertex 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now move this vertex 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now move this vertex 1, 2. -2 means go 2 steps to the left and then go 3 steps up. So you get this rectangle. I hope you understand how we have how this is called translation, to move in a straight line. And that is represented with the column vector, which the column vector they gave us is -2, 3. That means that you have to move 2 steps to the left along the x-axis and then 3 steps up along the y-axis. I hope you understand. So let's check. Rectangle has the vertices this. Okay, so you can check these vertices are right. Again, you can check, you can make sure. Okay, so we are done with this. Question number 8 is done. Now we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 9. He says, the diagram shows the sector of a circle of radius 8 centimeter and angle 70 degree. Calculate the shaded region. This method is very simple. This is a sector. You can see it's a sector. Find the area of that sector. Then that white portion is a triangle. Find the area of that triangle. From the area of the sector, subtract the area of the triangle, and you will get the area of that segment. And that is that shaded area. So it's a 4 marks question, and you know this angle is given. The area of the sector is theta by 360 pi r square. The radius here is 8. The theta is 70 degree. Then you will find the area of the triangle. The formula we use is 1 by 2 into a into b into the sine theta. A and b both are 8. Okay, so then I will subtract them. Shaded area is equal to the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. The area of the sector is theta by 360 pi r square minus area of the triangle will be 1 by 2 into r into sine of theta. So it will be 70 by 360 multiply pi multiply 8 square minus 1 by 2 into 8 into sine of 70. So you will get 9.03. So the shaded area, this shaded area is how much? 9.03. 9.03 centimeter square is the answer. Hopefully you understand this is how this is the marking scheme, and this is my solution. Hopefully you understand. So that was a 4 marks part. Question number 9 and its B part. He says a piece of chocolate is in the shape of a prism with the shaded area from the part A being its cross section. The rectangular base of the chocolate is 16 centimeter by x centimeter. So this dimension is 16, this is x. This height I can find from here. I can find from here, okay? And the piece of chocolate is to be placed in a box which is a cuboid of the size 16 centimeter by x centimeter by 1.5 centimeter. Show that the chocolate will be fit inside the box. You see, this dimension will fit. Okay, this is good. And this dimension will also fit. This is good. What about the height? This height, I will find this height. If that height and this height matches, this height must be less than this height. Okay, because this is the height of that box in which we are going to put that chocolate. So this height I will find from here. So let me show you. I will draw this line. This angle will be divided into two portions. This has 35 degree, 35 degree. So this is also the radius. This is 8. This is a right angle triangle. I know this angle. I know the hypotenuse here. I will find the base here. I'm calling it the B. Once I know the B, from the 8, I will subtract B. I will get the A, and I will check if A is less than 1.5 centimeter or not. This is how this is done. Quite technical. So cos of 35 will be equal to the base by the hypotenuse. So the B will be equal to 8 multiply cos 35, and the B value will be 6.55. So that's that small a there, that will be R minus B, and that will be 8 minus 6.55. That will be 1.45. So because the height of the box in which we are going to put the chocolate is 1.5 centimeter, but the height of the chocolate is only 1.45, which is less than the 1.5 centimeter. So it means that the chocolate will fit into that box. It's a tricky question. Okay. So hopefully you understand this is how this is done. This is my solution. Okay, so question number 9, and then we have the second portion. These boxes are to be packed in a carton in the shape of a cuboid. The size of each carton is 48 centimeter by 4x centimeter by 24 centimeter. Find the maximum number of the boxes that can be packed inside one carton. So you see, this is a tricky question because this is about packing. The length of your box is, you can see the width of your box is X. So the width wise, the front width, you can, this carton is width is 4x, so you can put 4 boxes here. Your length here is 16, so this length is 48. So this lengthwise, you can put 48 divided by 16, it is 3. So 3, and you can put 3 and 4, and that you in one layer you can put 12 boxes. And the height of this carton is 24. The height of your box is 1.5. So 24 divided by 1.5, you can tell how many. So lengthwise, you can put 3 boxes. The widthwise, you can put 4 boxes. And the height-wise, you can put there 16 layers. So in one layer, there will be 12. And in 16 layers, there will be 3 multiply 4 multiply 16. That is 192. So in that carton, you can put 192 such boxes. It's a tricky question. Hopefully you understand. 192 is the right answer, sir. It's a tricky question because they are talking about packing. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 10. He says a boat leaves A and travels 12 kilometers to B. A part is the boat leaves A at 10:25 and travels at an average speed of 15 kilometers per hour. At what time does the boat arrive at B? The distance is given, that is 12 kilometer. I know the speed, that is 15 kilometer per hour. I can find the time of the journey. Once I know the time of the journey, I know the departure time, I know the time of the journey, I can find the arrival time. In the departure time, you will add up the journey time, you will get the arrival time. So the time is equal to distance divided by speed. The distance is 12 kilometers and the speed is 15 kilometers per hour. So when you divide 12 with the 15, you get 0.8 hours, and you convert those into minutes. And to convert the hours into minutes, you multiply it with the 60. So you get 0.8 multiplied by 60, that is 48 minutes. So now my departure time is 10:25 and the journey time is 48 minutes. In 10:25, you add 48. So you will get 10:73, 73 minutes you don't have. So from here, take 60 minutes and add 1 hour here. So you are left with 13 minutes. It is 11:13. So you will arrive at 11:13. So that answer is right. Hopefully you understand these tricks. Okay, so question number 10 is B part here. He says the bearing of the B from A is 56 degrees. B is 2 kilometers due west of the C. So if I draw a north here, this angle is 90, okay? Because the B is in the west of the C. So the question is calculate the AC value. So very simple. I will find out this angle first of all. You know, this is not, they are parallel to each other. Alpha plus 56 will be equals to 180. The sum of the allied angles is equals to 180. So I can find the value of the alpha. Once I know the value of the alpha, then I can find this angle. This angle will be alpha plus 90 plus this angle equals to 360. Once I know this angle, then I can apply the law of cosine and I can find the value of the AC. This is the strategy. And you know, it's a 4 marks question. I hope you understand this strategy. Let me show you. So this is our strategy. This is 56. This is alpha. Alpha plus 56 will be equals to 180 because they are the allied angles to each other. So the alpha will be equals to 180 minus 56 and the alpha will be equals to 124. So now this angle is 124. This angle is 90 because they said that the B is in the west of the C. So this angle is 90. If I draw north here, this BC line will be making 90-degree angle with that north. So I can find ABC angle. ABC plus 24 plus the 90 equals to 360. And the ABC angle will be equals to, you know, it will be 360 minus 124 minus 90, and that will be 146. Once I know this angle, that is 146, I know this angle, I know these two sides. I can find the AC by using the law of cosine. According to the law of cosine, AC square will be equals to AB square plus BC square minus 2 into AB into BC into cos of the ABC angle. So the AC square will be equals to 12 square plus 2 square minus 2 into 12 into 2 into cos of 146. Just enter these values in your calculator, right? Click equals to, and you will get 187.79. Then square root answer equals to, you will get 13.7. So the value of the AC, will be 137. The value of the AC will be 137. 137. Let's check. 130, not 137. It is 13 points. Sorry, I said 137. It is 13.7. 13.7 is the right answer, sir. 13.7. By mistake, I was saying 137 kilometer. Okay, so we have here the C part of that question. He says, C is the base of a cliff. The top of the cliff, D is vertically above the sea. BC is perpendicular to BC, and DC is 105 meter. This value, this DC is 105 kilometer, 105 meter, sorry. And calculate the angle of the elevation of the D from the B. The only problem is this is 105 meter, but this is 2 kilometers. Their units are not consistent with each other. The units must be consistent. So consistent with each other. So what I will do, I will make their units same. So 2 kilometer means 2000 meters. You can see this diagram. This is 2000 meter. This is 105. This is the angle of elevation of the D from the B. I will apply tan theta. Tan theta will be equals to 105 divided by 2000. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 0.0525, and that will be 3 degrees. So the angle of the elevation of the D from the B is 3 degrees. And 3 degrees is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that is question number 11, and it's a part. The grid shows the line 4y is equals to x plus 4. By drawing appropriate lines, indicate the region R defined by all these inequalities. Okay, the first line given here is x equals to 1. X equals to 1 is a vertical line. So you can see I have drawn here this line x equals to 1. It says x is greater than 1. So you have to remain on the right side of this vertical line. Then the next line is x plus y is equals to 5. So that means y is equals to 5 minus x. So I can draw this line. I will make a table here. For example, I take 0, 1, 2, and 3 for the x. I will get the value of the y. For 0, it is 5. For 1, it is 4. For 2, it is 3. For 3, it is 2. Then I will plot those points here. And you can see I plotted those points, then I joined them. So this is the line x plus y is equals to 5. My inequality is x plus y is less than equals to 5 because the crocodile's back is towards y. So I have to remain below this line. So because crocodile's mouth is towards x, so I have to remain to the right of this vertical line. In this inclined line, because the back of the crocodile is towards the positive y. So I have to remain below this line. In this line, which was already given there, its inequality is also given. 4y is greater than x plus 2. So because the crocodile's mouth is towards the positive y, so we have to remain above this line. So the area defined by these three inequalities is this one. I will shade it. I will put R. I will write R here. We have to label this area. So I have labeled it R. I hope you understand these inequalities. And let's see. Okay. Okay, so we are good. Then he says A is the point -1, 3, and B is the point 5, 5. Calculate the length of the AB. Very simple, straightforward question from the coordinate geometry. You know the formula for the length is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and square root on all of that. And so I will apply that. Very simple, straightforward formula. Just write the formula, put the x1, y1, x2, y2. Just put those values here. So this will become 5 plus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 3 whole square and square root on it. So this is 6, 6 square is 36. This becomes 2, 2 square is 4. 36 plus 4 is 40. Square root of the 40 will be 6.32. So the length of the AB will be 6.32. I hope you understand this part. The B part of the question number 11 is first portion. And then he says, find the coordinate of the line perpendicular to the AB that passes through the midpoint of the AB. So first of all, I will find the gradient of the AB. The gradient of the AB will be y2 minus y1 divided by the x2 minus x1. So the gradient of the AB will be 5 minus 3 divided by the 5 plus 1. And that will be 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. The gradient of the perpendicular to the AB, it will be the reciprocal of its gradient, and you will change its sign. So the gradient of the perpendicular to the AB will be -3. Now I will find the midpoint. Midpoint of the AB. The formula is x2 plus x1 divided by 2, comma y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So AB, its midpoint will be 5 minus 1 divided by 2 and 5 plus 3 divided by 2. So it will be 2, 4. So I know the midpoint. I know its perpendiculars gradient, I can find the equation of that perpendicular which is passing through the midpoint. The formula for finding the equation is y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So I'm going to use this point 2 comma 4 and the gradient of the perpendicular which is minus 3. Just substitute those values with the x1, y1, and the m. So y minus 4 is equals to minus 3 bracket x minus 2. So y minus 4 is equals to minus 3x plus 6. Y will be equals to minus 3x plus 6 plus 4. And y will be equals to minus 3x plus 10. So the y is equals to minus 3x plus 10. Let's check. This is the equation, sir. Our answer is right. Hopefully you understand. So, my dear students, we are done with that paper. So, there were 11 questions and we have done all of them. So, my dear students, we have completed this paper, May, June 2018 to 1. In this video, I have presented you the solution of this paper to best of my abilities, to best of my knowledge. And I have tried to write the solutions. I have also tried to describe the solutions so that this, by sitting at your home without any tuition or without any if you do not have a teacher, and teacher is a blessing. If you have that, that's a blessing. But if you don't have, you can do this paper by watching this video. If you think this video is useful, if you think this video is helpful to you, and this video can be helpful to your friends, your junior students, your class fellows who are preparing for this subject for the upcoming Cambridge exam, please share the link of this video with them. Share the link of this video onto your WhatsApp groups, onto your Facebook, onto your Instagram, onto your TikTok, onto your X, or wherever is possible. Please share the link of this video. Also like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. When you do this, you help me, you support my channel. This helps me to continue this work. I do this according to my humble resources and humble knowledge. I might make a mistake, but to make an error is human. Okay, but I try my best not to make a mistake. This all is I'm doing is in a positive way. So if I make a mistake, please forgive that. And you can also consult with your teachers if you have some problem. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate that I'm not able to answer any kind of comments. It's unfortunate. It's not good if I say I'm too busy. So thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.